Okay, this is how to build a page, an actual page featuring one of your products. Uh, Today we're going to do the 2008 Thor Vortex travel trailer. So first thing that we want to do is go over to our dashboard once we're logged in, click on Pages. Now typically you would just click Add New. However, in this case I open it up so you can kind of see what we've got going on. Now this is our trailers right here, which is this page in your main website. And you can see all of the trailers. Whoops. Go ahead and click next. You can also throw this. But you can see all of our trailers here. And so I'm kind of doing these in order. So I've already done up to the Jayco. And right now I'm going to do the 2008 Thor Vortex. Very nice trailer. So we'll go ahead and go back to our dashboard. So we can see that all of our trailers are under this main trailers page, which is what I was just showing you. And then there's individual pages after that. So if we go back to here, I'm just going to click on this 2008 Weekend Warrior. You can see its individual page right here, which has the specs on it, just a little bit more photo gallery on it. And it has a slider that operates, obviously. At the top, this is our carousel elements, which means that these pictures go around and around and around. So if we had 10 pictures, they would go all the way through. In this case, we just have 3 pictures, and then people can move this around. So, and then below that, we have our image gallery. In the image gallery, you can select a picture, and it blows up and it darkens the screen around it. And then if you click off of that page anywhere, off of that picture anywhere, it will go ahead and disappear. Or you can click on the little X on each picture. Another cool feature is that you can tweet this out every time you put up a new picture, or you could like it on Facebook and it'll go on your Facebook and share with everybody. So that's a really cool feature with this particular theme. So we're going to build a page just like this, okay? And so we're going to go to Add New Pages, go to our Pages section, and then Add New Page. The title of this page is going to be 2008 Thor Vortex. And we're not going to put any text in here. The cool thing about this theme is, you know, this is just a photo gallery, and we can actually put text on the pictures themselves, and I'll show you that in just a second. So we're going to skip the page options right now. It's got the show page title on the page, which again is this title right here. So we're going to leave that on as yes. You can have alternative page titles, although I don't recommend filling out any of this, page subtitles. I don't even believe it shows on this theme, but at any rate, the first thing we're going to do is go down to our page builder, all right? And this is where you're going to have, this is where you're going to do all the work for this page, and most of the pages throughout this website as well. So the first thing that we do is choose that top element, and we can choose a variety of sliders. This is the iOS slider, which, let me actually go to the trailers page. This big, huge slider, it actually slides across. It'll move around on the pictures. It'll scroll through the pictures. Right now it's not because I hovered over it and probably hit a button. At any rate, it'll slide through the pictures, probably because, oh, there it goes. So it stays on each picture for, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds and then goes to the next picture, right? And so that's the iOS slider. So we can choose a page to look like this and just have one trailer with multiple pictures sliding across it. Or we can choose to have an individual page with a carousel, which is this particular design that I'm using right here. That's for pretty much this whole elements, this whole box from top to right here, just above the red line. The red line is our action box, and I'll get into that in a minute as well. So the first thing we want to do is choose what type of element we want to have up top. In this case, I want to have the carousel, and you can choose any of these: static pictures, flex sliders. There's several different sliders to choose from, but I'm going to choose the iCarousel. We're going to click Add Element. And what we want to do is import those pictures for that particular element. So we want to import pictures for this. Okay. Let's go back to our page builder area. Click on this edit button and this iCarousel will drop open, and you can see that there's only one slide right now. Alright, you can add another slide. Let's minimize that. And you can add as many slides as you want. So if you want to have 10 pictures there, 20 pictures, whatever you want. The more that you have, the better it is, I feel. So at any rate, we click on slide, click on upload image. And what it's going to do is open our media library up. Now, if the image isn't here that we want to post into that slide, that top element, along with the other pictures that we're going to put up there, what we can do is click on upload file, and you can go to, now I happen to have this folder open, but you can go to whatever folder you want, click on the images, wherever you have it. You may have it in your pictures section. Whatever image you want to upload, you can just select the image and upload it. So I'm going to go back to, actually I already have this photo in there, but just to show you, you can create a duplicate, it's okay. So I had it in another folder, and we'll find the Thor Vortex, maybe up top. Right here. And once it does that, it automatically checks it, and we can click on the right hand side, lower right hand side, you can click Insert into Post. Now, I'm not going to insert this one. In fact, I'm going to delete this one. You can see that this one has the top cropped off compared to that one has the top cropped off too. And the reason for that is that particular iOS slider has a specific placement for that picture. So you can see when I click on this one versus the other one, the top comes back on this. Alright, this is a different picture that I have uploaded. And I want to insert this one into the post. And I'll talk about that iOS slider in a minute. But right now, what I'm going to do is insert another picture. Click Upload Picture. Insert this into post. Just scroll down, add another slide. Click Upload Picture. And you can see none of this is labeled. Like, none of these pictures are labeled, which is a bad thing about WordPress or certain themes of WordPress, where you can't see what it is until you click on the picture. Once you click on the picture, it'll say the name in the upper right hand corner next to the picture that you're highlighting or selecting. And it'll also say the size. We're concerned about that because certain sizes, when we get into the image gallery below this main picture, so this is the slider section, the iCarousel section. When we get into this, I'll show you a little bit more, and that's coming up next. This picture is alright, right? But this picture is a small picture. So we want to keep that in mind when we're uploading our pictures, what size the picture actually is. Okay, but for right now, for the slider, it doesn't matter if it's a big picture, this one's 737 by 491, or if it's a small picture, because the slider is actually going to, that carousel slider is actually going to adjust it to be whatever slide we want. Okay, whatever size will fit into that slider. Okay, so it adjusts the size. So click the Insert into Post, and right now I have 1, 2, 3 pictures. Okay, click Done, and we're going to go ahead and go up and click the Preview section for this page. Okay, so right now, oops, it looks like something didn't happen right. I have all the pictures. I do. I must have clicked one extra slide. So let me go back to the element, click on Edit, open this up, open this one up, open this up. There's no picture there. Okay, so if there's no picture there, we can just click Trash. Are you sure you want to delete this? Click OK. And so now that one is gone. Alright, you can minimize these. You actually don't have to minimize them. You can keep them open. But as long as you click Done, it'll say, okay, you're done with that section. And we can click Preview again. It's loading the new. So you can see we've got 3 pictures here. Okay. Now the more pictures that you put up here, the wider this slider gets, meaning there'll be more pictures as it goes. Okay, on both sides. So let's go ahead and, just for fun, we'll load up more pictures. We'll go 2 more pictures, and we're going to actually do the same thing. So I add a slide. We're going to add the same pictures, and we can delete these later. For now, I'm going to leave them up just so you see it. Upload picture. And insert into post. So I got another front and a back. Okay, and I'm just going to stop right there. So I've got 5 total. Click Done. Go up to Preview again. Preview. Click on this. Wait for it to open. So you can see we just added 2 more pictures, and it put another extension out, a wing on each side out. Okay. Now, even though these are the same pictures, what it's going to do is just scroll through the pictures. You can see this timer bar right here. This timer shows how long it's got until the next picture is going to load up. Or you can just click on this and roll right through them. Okay. Or if you have a mouse that has the circle in between the 2 buttons, you can actually go forwards, or you can go backwards. Now, as long as you're hovering over the pictures, right? Anywhere on these pictures. But once you get over here, it'll move the page. Okay? So you can see that this gray stops right here. Okay? The gray stops right here, the white starts. Now that looks kind of boring. On top of that, we have some red accents on the site. So what I'm going to do is go to the next element. The next element is we can make an action box. Now this action box, I'm going to go ahead and click the Add Element. This action box, just to show you on the previous page, is kind of a divider. All right. Now it's actually made for joining newsletters or some kind of text in there, and so it's some kind of action box. But what you can do, like I just left this blank because it looks clean. Plus I don't have to add any code to it. What you can do is go to the action box, go to Edit. You can put action box text. You can put the title on it. You can put a button if you wanted to, or the text in the button. So you can say we can click Done, and then we can go to Preview again. and boom. Now it has the red bar, which it didn't have before, and it has view pictures below by clicking. So some instructions. Now the pictures aren't there yet. We're going to upload that next. Go back to our add new page area, the main portion of our management system. Click on this next area and scroll down. There's a whole bunch of different boxes you can put in here. Latest posts, which we actually have on our home page. You can put photo gallery. What I do is I select image gallery. Now when I select the image gallery and click that, what that's going to do is build those pictures down below. Now we'll go to our preview, which doesn't have any right now, but we're going to add them right like this. All right. And the cool thing about this theme is it's already set up to kind of distance everything or close everything together. It adjusts the pictures accordingly to make it look best. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to back to our main add new page area. Click on edit for the image gallery, and we're going to select our first picture. Now a lot of these pictures I have uploaded for this RV Rental Mesa site already, so you're not going to have to upload a lot of new pictures, but you probably will want to, because a lot of the pictures are small, and so we'll show you that in just a minute and why that size matters over here. So right here we have the rear of the Thor Vortex. Now I'm going to choose this one first because this is the more interesting picture. This is going to go on the left hand side, and then this one will go in the center. Okay. If you had more interior pictures, that'd be better, because the more the better, right? Now you can see that the size for this is 320 by 213. So this is the picture that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and click Insert into Page. And then I'm going to add a new image, add another image. So click Upload. We already have that picture, so we want to select the rear picture. Click Insert into Post. Now what I do is I actually add the exterior pictures again. And the reason why is because the slider doesn't allow for it to have a big picture, right? So this is a big picture. So we're going to insert that into the post. Upload another picture. Again, this is 320 by 213. You're going to find out why that's important in just a second. Whereas this one is 700 and something. Add another picture. Click Upload. And insert into post. Oops, I already have that picture, sorry. Insert into post. And that's another thing. If you change your mind on what picture you want, just hit Upload again, and it'll change the picture right there. You don't have to do anything special. Okay? So you can see that this picture is the same as the above. So we're just going to change that back to the rear end picture. And we're all done. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures total. Click Done. It automatically closes it. We're going to click Preview. Click on the page that we're previewing it on. And now these pictures are uploaded. Okay. Now again, these small pictures, even though this does something cool where it fades out the back to dark, the small picture shows a little bit better, but it's still the same size, right? But if we click on this one, because it was that 737, when it uploaded, it made it a larger picture, okay? And so if you do 640 or above, it's going to give you that better picture. Okay, I think that's pretty obvious. Now the last thing that we're going to do to this page is put some SEO on it, okay? And we do this to every single page. So we'll go back to the page to edit it. Now there's a gray area where we can just add maybe some testimonials or something like that, some cool comments from people if you wanted. There's a testimonial box. You can slide testimonials. There's cool things in there. And each one of those you can even put SEO in those. So the testimonials read and Google will pick that up. But make sure your ratios are at least one keyword for every 30 to 35 words or so. That's about the ratio that works best for Google, where it says, okay, this guy isn't spamming me out just to get page 1 ranking. He's getting good content with the actual keyword. Okay. So if you wanted to add another element there, you could. And the background on that is actually a gray box. Let's just go ahead and put one in just to show you, but I'm going to take it out. Add the element. We can edit it. We can put Todd Company. Okay, so we've got our keyword in there, and then you can go on to, say whatever. We can upload an image or a logo. Let's see. I don't have the logo here, so what I want to do is put a star next to it. So I'm going to go to Select Files. See if I have that star in here somewhere. I don't. Let me go to another folder that I had created. Not in there either. I must have taken it out. For now, let's just. So another cool thing is you can load a folder or a picture up from any folder, anywhere on your desktop, anywhere, and then go ahead and click that, select it, put Insert into Post. Testimonial style. There's different styles. You can play around with that and choose the styles that you want. Let's go ahead and preview it. And so you can see that this is white. Like we got our carousels are our default color of gray. This section is white, and then the gray section allows that extra testimonial or any other information that you may want to put in there. Maybe even more photos or some different types of photos, or maybe information about specs on what the truck needs to be like to tow this particular vehicle. You can do any of that information right there. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there for now. And lastly, we're going to do SEO, which is adding keywords. And the cool thing about this is there's a content bottom area. It has a keyword element. Okay, you could put another image box. You can put just about anything, but we're going to put keyword element, add element, and there's a couple ways to do this element, which is basically you're just going to put text into that section. Go ahead and click Edit. RV Rental Mesa. I just put RV Rental Mesa because that's the keyword, right? That's going to get us on page 1. Now we're going to go click Preview. And boom, it has RV Rental Mesa. That's just a keyword. That's just plugged in. It's actual SEO thing. But one thing you should notice is it's on the left-hand side. Now, a cool thing to do is to hit this plus button, and it's going to spread across the page. Just like the testimonial box can go in the center, everything will center up. You can see that it's one full width of the page versus 1/4 as it was. I'm going to click preview again. And boom, you can see that RV Rental Mesa is all the way across the board. Okay, it's in the center. This split bar is all the way across the board. It's centered up. It looks nice and clean. So that's something you can play with. The other ones I don't have set up like that. So I'm going to take this one back down to 1/4. Click preview again. See if there's any errors on the page, see how everything looks, and so forth. Okay? So it looks pretty good, looks clean. The web page itself is ultimately done. Now, one last thing that I'm going to show you is this page attribute. This shows where you can put it under. Okay? Now, all these other ones I have under the page trailers. All right? And so what that basically means is, let me go back up to our main page. We'll click trailers. Now when you hover over this, see how that pops down like that? That's the only one I have set up right now. I'm going to show you how to set up another page on the menu bar right now, okay? Actually, I'll show you that on another video because this is a long video so far. Okay, so basically that's it. You're basically done. Go back to you can click publish now. Before you click publish, I'm going to make sure that you click trailers as the parent page. So all these the specific pages, specific details about the trailers are under the parent page of trailers. All right, each individual trailer is underneath that parent page. Okay, so that's it. Click publish, and now you actually have a finished page. I'm going to open this link in a new tab. This is brand new. The page is complete. Okay, that's basically it. You know what? Before I do that, I want to take out this lettering right there because I don't want it to read like that. It actually takes up a lot of room, so I'm going to go back to the action box and delete the wording. I want the action box there. I want that bar there to split the page apart. So now I've made a change, so what I want to do is just click Update. And we're going to open that. When I open these, I right-click on them and open in a new link, so it doesn't actually open the page that I'm working on. It'll open it right up in this box here, the page that I'm working on, so it gets frustrating to go back and forth. So right-click, click Open in a new link, and boom, you can see the lettering is gone. It was there before, and now it's gone. Okay, so we can close out all these pages. That is done, my friend. Okay, I wish you all the best. That's building a new page from scratch.